Today we get to show you this exceptional motor car. This is a 2022 on a 22 registration BMW M850i xDrive. The xDrive meaning that this car is a four-wheel drive, an incredibly capable machine, and under the bonnet a 4.4 litre turbocharged V8 producing around 530 brake horsepower. Now that is staggering performance. When you consider that this is not the range-topping M8 convertible, it's a far more elegant, far more usable car. It has all of that performance still, but look at it. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to use and do long journeys in, especially as the weather is improving and the sun is coming out at the moment. This particular car also for us represents incredible value. If you were to order this exact car today on a BMW configurator, this car would cost in excess of £130,000. Now, that is no mean feat. This car is filled with options. It's got some incredible features that we don't believe others in the market have. But in today's market, we think this is just what value for money. What value for money sat in front of us. What enormous amount of car that you can get. Now, we will run through some of the features that the car has. The first, and for me, the most striking part of this car is the chrome package. Quite unusual, in fact. And if you have a look, we'll start at the front end and run you through some of the details of it. But look at those massive, famous kidney grills, which with BMW seem to be getting bigger and bigger, but I really like it on this car. I think it's a really lovely front end of this car. All finished in chrome, the vertical strakes and the internal vertical strakes also finished in chrome, so that's a really lovely detail. And then smack bang in the middle of the kidney grills, you've got your front view camera for the 360 surround camera system, which is fitted to this car. Underneath there, you have the radar sensor for your adaptive cruise control, a really lovely safety feature. And again, with a vehicle like this, if you are doing long continental drives in it, that is a really wonderful thing to have on board. Adaptive LED headlights, and here you can see the incredible detail on the LED daytime running lights that surround them there as well. A very, very handsome looking car. Coming to the front passenger corner, we've got 20-inch multi-spoked M Sport alloy wheels. Really wonderful, the finish on these. A sort of a dark grey metallic on the insides of the spokes, diamond cut on the faces, and a lovely detail down here where they fitted in the M Performance badge on its own sort of completely unique spoke there, or spoke insert, different to every other spoke on the wheel. So a really lovely detail. I really like that from BMW. And now the chrome package. You can see more of it now. If you have a look, all of the mirror housing supports on the underside of the mirrors finished in chrome. A-pillars, that lovely sort of sweeping chrome line all around the deck lid of the car, which I think is fabulous. It's a really wonderful way of breaking this car up. And as I said at the beginning, this car, it oozes elegance. And that for me is what it is about. Inside the car, that wonderful merino extended BMW Individual Beige leather with the beige carpets, broken up beautifully with the black top dash, gear tunnel and tops of doors. And this car, as I said previously, littered with optional extras. So now we're on the inside. This car is fitted with the Comfort Plus pack. So that gives you heated seats, heated armrests, and it gives you keyless entry, which is really wonderful. So the keyless entry system is a little system on the inside of the door there. You just tap your finger on it to lock it, or you just put your hand behind the door handle to open the doors. And another lovely feature of that Comfort Plus pack, soft close doors. So if I just tap the door shut there, you should see the car drag the door in. A really, really wonderful feature. And the Comfort Plus pack is a very expensive option. Coming around the back of the car, and neatly at the moment, the car is on sort of standby mode, so you can see all of these incredible LED lights that the car has. So those darkened rear tail lights, very beautifully sculpted. They have cutouts all the way as you go round, really sweeping and closing off the back end of the car nicely. And these lovely aggressive sort of air outlets at the back there. And then again, another sign of that chrome package. Look at these massive, I mean, they are huge. These massive chrome exhaust exits at the bottom here. Again, the chrome package for me just ties this whole car in. It knows what it is, this car. Your xDrive badge obviously just reminding you that this is indeed an all-wheel drive car. Electric tailgate. Excuse the mat in there from where we've just been trying to keep our feet out of the car, but you've got your wind deflector in the back of the car as well there, which is lovely, and actually a huge amount of space in this boot, a far bigger boot than you'd expect for a vehicle like this, obviously because it has such a large folding roof. And then coming around the driver's side, I'm going to try and show you as many features as I can, but the most important thing that I mentioned in this car was the Technology Plus pack. Now, I mentioned the optional extras at the start of the video. This one for me is the crucial one. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to run you through some of the things that that includes. So if I pull the door shut here, hopefully you can see just very briefly the little triangle on the outside of the mirror glass there. That's part of that package. That is blind spot monitoring. If you come inside, now here is the car's absolute showstopper. The Bowers & Wilkins upgraded high-end premium surround sound. It is one of the most just outrageous stereos I've ever heard in a motor vehicle. All of these speaker grills and the inside of them have their own individual sort of ambient lighting system. So all of these speaker grills at night can be lit up in a color of your choice. These beautiful aluminium speaker grills as well, they are actual metal. Just a fabulous stereo. Now, the Technology Plus pack is over £6,000. This car has everything you would ever want on it. And then again, all the details on the door, that extended merino leather everywhere, which is fabulous. Memory seats for the driver, memory seats for the passenger, obviously electric, adjustable and folding mirrors. And then as we come into the cabin, we're going to touch on a couple of other things. But before I begin sort of giving you a rundown of the cabin, we'll go back to that Technology Plus pack. You get driver assistance, the Bowers & Wilkins high-end stereo, and you get Park Assistance Plus. So some really amazing features. And as I say, £6,000. I didn't mention this when we were talking about the Comfort Plus pack earlier because I'm staring at it, so now I can see heated steering wheel. On the left-hand side of this amazing M Sport steering wheel, which is just brand new, if you have a look on the left-hand side, you've got your lane keep assist and you've got your adjustments for your adaptive cruise control. On the right-hand side, you've got all your volume controls and all your telephone controls and obviously voice recognition. And if I fire the car up here, that V8 just bursts into life. And if the cameraman just comes in and has a look in front of me, you're going to see the heads-up display there. And you can see the little traffic sign to the left of it, traffic sign assist, a really wonderful feature. Steering column is electric, as you can imagine. And I didn't mention this at the beginning, but this car has done 3,089 miles from new. So this car is a year old, done 3,000 miles, and represents an enormous saving off of current list price. Come in over here, heated and ventilated seats, dual zone climate control. And if we work our way up here, the BMW's latest satellite navigation system and obviously infotainment, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, their own navigation as well built in, super responsive screen. It's an amazing system in this latest BMW system. Everything you want there, you've got live weather, everything is on there. It's an amazing, amazing system. Coming down the gear tunnel and all the way, look at this beautiful leather and a grey contrast stitch as well. And I know you probably can't see it in the video, but along the edges of these little aluminium sort of inserts are little LED strips for your ambient lighting. So at night, this looks incredible. Under there, you've got a wireless phone charger. You've got a USB slot to plug in as well, 2 big cup holders, loads of storage. And then coming down to sort of the main controls for the car, this car is fitted with the upgraded sort of crystal controls for the gear stick, the iDrive control and the starter button. It's a £600 option, but a really lovely, lovely one to have. And inside the gear stick, you've got the number 8 because it's an 8 series illuminated in there. Really lovely detail from BMW there. Air scarf at the back here. Obviously all your drive controls, your adaptive drive controls are all there. You can go straight to the cameras from this button here. So that one brings up the reverse camera. If I put the car into reverse, you get your surround camera system. Obviously the right door is open, so that camera is not active while that door is open, but you can see how amazing this is with all the adjustments on the sensors for the park sensors, because obviously they integrate with the 360 surround camera and you can see how they're moving live. A really, really wonderful, wonderful system. If I open the center console here, you've got a USB slot, massive storage. I love these twin opening center consoles. It's a really lovely way of getting extra stuff in there. And then I will jump out and summarize the car now, but as the cameraman sort of pulls away, obviously being an amazing convertible car, at the moment we have the roof up, the roof down, I beg your pardon, but I will run the roof so you can get an idea of how fast the roof is considering how big this car is. because it is a genuine four-seater GT car. And for me, it looks every bit as good with the roof up as it does with the roof down. So I'll just summarize this incredible car. A 2022 on a 22 registration M850i Cabriolet, 3,000 miles from new, and I have to repeat it, if you were to order this car today, it would cost you in excess of £130,000. Throw in the fact that this car is finished in that incredible pearl white metallic, the mineral white metallic, all of those amazing options, the Comfort Plus pack, the Technology Plus pack, the Chrome package. An unbeatable car for this marketplace for me. My name is Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thank you for watching.